That the grass is greener on the other side is a very commonly repeated phrase. But is the grass actually greener on the other side? To figure out, once and for all, I'm here in this giant field. I'm gonna grab a piece, take the hex value, and then it's time to go 6,000 miles to the other side.
Now take the right.
And of course, the other side is Japan, because where else would the grass be greener? So I'm here at a tiny park in Japan, and they have grass here too. So I'm gonna take a piece of this grass and then compare the hex values. So that's it, the grass is greener in Japan, case closed, right? And I mean, the grass should be greener in Japan. After all, it's Japan, right? Like literally everybody is hyping this place up right now.
So pick up the pieces and show me you mean it tonight. I know what you're feeling, I see that look in your eyes. So pick up the pieces and show me you mean
But of course, one of the reasons that I like this place so much is because it's new to me. Novelty goes so incredibly hard because you get to see all the good stuff and be amazed by it, and all the bad stuff doesn't have enough time to build up and annoy you. And when things are new, they're so easy to romanticize. But first I have school. Welcome to a day in the life of an international student at a Japanese university. My roommate is sleeping, so let's take this outside. So the way my program works is that in the morning I have classes, and then in the afternoon I have free time. So right now I'm heading to my class. After class ends, I normally get food at a dining hall, and the dining halls here are incredibly cheap, and the food quality is way better compared to like America. Where are we going?
We're going to the Canada campus, I think like to prepare our plan to invade Poland.
Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today we're gonna go do a bag tour. So we got Ritsu from Mob Psycho, we got Omori from Omori.
Okay, that's enough. Absolutely no one cares.
Wait.
You know the last scene in Your Name? The one with the stairs? Right now, I'm headed to the real life location of that scene. I feel like these real life anime locations are probably the most romanticizable, just because you go there and there's this whole story behind it that you have in your head already, and it's all new to you, so you don't even have enough time to be disillusioned yet. That was a really cool spot. There were a lot of people though, which kind of ruins the whole romanticization effect. And it's like everyone's just coming here to grab a picture and then leave, and that's it. And because, you know, everyone's queuing up for pictures, you don't have time to properly soak it in. The next location, though, should have a lot less people. And the second spot is Shakuji Koen. This is actually the park that Your Lie in April was based off of, which is actually the first anime that I ever watched. It's really interesting because you come to these places and you get nostalgic for a life that you've never lived, a life that you've only seen on the screen. But then you come here and it's like, oh, this is real life. The story could have happened here. Like if the characters were real, if they could somehow walk off the screen, they'd be here. And then as I'm walking through these places, I get a feeling of, what if I could, you know, live their story as well? I mean, I think I'm not alone in the fact that on some level, I want to be part of a story, part of some grand adventure, and being in places like this makes that possibility seem a little less unlikely. Of course, there's a ton of legitimately amazing things about this place, right? Like, a lot of people flock to Japan for a reason. The food here is really, really cheap. The transportation is amazing. And my favorite part is that everything's just so green here. There's plants all over the place. Even on little random footpaths like this, everything's just the most incredible, vibrant green. There are also tons of these like little park-ish places dotted around everywhere, even in the middle of major city centers. Right now, I'm about a 5-minute walk from Shibuya Crossing, the really famous one that's like super, super crowded. And just 5 minutes away, you have this. And that brings us back to the phrase, the grass is greener on the other side. One interpretation is that no matter how hard you strive, no matter how hard you try, there will always be something better than what you currently have. So you should just give up and be satisfied with what you currently do have. I don't even know how many stories I climbed up to get to this rooftop garden, but there's always a taller building. Another interpretation of this phrase is that the grass is greener because it is on the other side, and that when you get to the other side, you'll find out that the grass isn't actually that green. The second interpretation is the one that I've been getting hung up on. I keep on thinking to myself that maybe the only reason I like any of this is because it's new to me, and that very soon it'll stop being new to me and I'll stop liking it. And because of that mindset, I start actively trying to prove myself right and, look for all the bad things, such as how incredibly crowded this place is. Also, there's a vending machine on every other street corner, but there are no water fountains, and my Western sensibilities find it extremely weird to pay for water while I'm out, but these things just don't seem to exist here. I had to download a whole specialized app, log in, and then walk 10 minutes to find this damn thing. This place needs more water fountains. Trying to find all the bad things is making my experience worse, and it's not helpful at all. It's almost like I have this weird mindset of everyone else is enjoying it, so I must not enjoy it. But there's nothing wrong with enjoying something because it's new to you. Being jaded and cynical, like, oh, that's just a tree, that's just a flower, and they have houses here too, like everywhere else. Like, that's not a mindset you should be striving for. So I'm here at Meguro Sky Garden. There's something about rooftops that I just really, really enjoy. I get away from all the noise, and it's just really peaceful. Like, I could stay here and stare at the scenery for forever. There's something ineffable about these places that fills me with not quite awe, but something pretty close. And the best part is that there's a water fountain here too. Being filled with awe and wonder is way better than being cynical and jaded. And getting that awe and wonder is not a very normal state either. And if going to the proverbial other side will give you that awe and wonder, then you should embrace it. Don't get caught up with the reservations like, oh, I've already seen a lot of the world, I should not be amazed by this, or I'm only liking this because it's new and soon I won't. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't let other people's thoughts or societal expectations hinder your own experiences. After all, most of it's just noise anyways.